of memories hidden underneath the stairs. Old letters and a faded picture of two young people without a care. Your hair was dark, my dreams were endless. We had nowhere we needed to be, just two hearts chasing tomorrow, and a love we couldn't see. We were dancing in the kitchen with the radio turned low, laughing at the little moments only we would ever know. We didn't have a fortune, we didn't have a perfect plan, but you held my hand through every storm, and I became the woman I am. We watched the years move slowly, like a river passing by, saw our dreams become our memories, and our questions become why. And when I look back at the journey, through every road and every scar, I realize the greatest treasure was never very far. It was the years between us, the moments we survived, the thousand little reasons that kept our love alive. It was the morning coffee, the late nights talking slow, the way you always found me wherever I would go. And after all the seasons, after all we've been through, the best part of my story was always you. We had days when we were tired, we had nights when we were lost. We learned that love was more than roses, it was carrying the cost. It was standing in the doorway when one of us would fall. It was saying I still choose you after everything at all. The mirror shows the changes that the years have left behind, but I still see the young man who first captured my If tomorrow gives us fewer days than yesterday has shown, I'll spend every single moment knowing I was never alone. Because love is not a picture frozen in a perfect frame. It's 1,000 imperfections that still feel exactly the same. It was the years between us, the chapters we created, the dreams we kept alive, the fears we conquered together. It was your hand beside me when the world was moving fast, the promise that tomorrow would be better than the past. And if I had another lifetime, another chance to choose, I'd walk the same long road again, because it leads to you. glimpse of you. But every road I ever loved always led me back to you. There was a moment in the doorway when your eyes met mine. 1,000 words were waiting there, but neither heart could speak the line. We stood so close together, yet the world was in between. A love that felt like heaven, but lived somewhere unseen. Before we ever began, two hearts walking carefully through a complicated land. You gave me little pieces of a life we couldn't share, a smile across the crowded room, a secret hidden stare. I never needed diamonds, I never needed proof. The way you looked at me sometimes was enough to tell the truth. But love can be a question with an answer we can't choose. Sometimes the hardest thing to hold is something we must lose. And every silent moment, every glance we tried to hide was a whole world of emotion living deep inside. Between the words we couldn't say, there was a love that stayed. Between the dreams we couldn't chase, there was a heart we saved. I never stopped believing that what we felt was real, even if tomorrow changed the way we feel. Between the words we couldn't say, I found a part of me, a love that had no ending, but never could be free. I still remember evenings when the city lights were low. You would tell me about your dreams and the places you would go. I wanted to be your answer, I wanted to be your home. But sometimes two hearts together still have to stand alone. The years have moved around us like waves against the shore, but every time I hear your name, I remember something more. Not a love full of regret, not a story left in pain, just a beautiful impossible that I would choose again. Maybe in another lifetime, where the stars align our way, 'cause some hearts are connected beyond what eyes can see. Not every love is meant to stay. Not every dream comes true, but some impossible moments still belong to me and you. I wasn't looking for a miracle. I wasn't waiting for a sign. I was learning how to be alone and making peace with my own life. Then you walked into the ordinary, like a color I had never seen, turning simple little moments into something beautiful and new. You asked me about my favorite song. I laughed and said I didn't know. You smiled and told me someday my heart would tell me where to go. We talked beneath the city lights until the morning found our names. Two strangers becoming something more without even trying to explain. I noticed all the little things, the way you listened when I spoke, the way you made the quiet moments feel like promises of hope. I don't know when it happened, I don't know when I felt, but suddenly my heart remembered a feeling it knew so well. It was the first time I knew that love could feel this way, like sunshine through a window after years of cloudy days. It was the first time I knew that dreams could still come true when everything felt impossible. I found my way to you. No fireworks in the sky, no perfect movie scene, just a little moment where my heart finally understood what it means. We didn't make forever promises, we didn't need to rush the night. We just followed every heartbeat and let the feeling grow in time. You show me love is not a question, love is not a game to win. It's the comfort of a person who lets you be yourself again. I had forgotten how it felt to laugh without pretending, to open up the door inside and stop defending. remember the moment when my heart finally came home. It was the first time I knew that I was not alone, that somewhere in this world a heart could feel like home. It was the first time I knew the past could let me go, that every broken road before was leading me to you. And I don't need forever to prove that this is true, because one beautiful moment was enough when I found you. Some hearts wait through the darkness, some hearts learn how to shine, and some hearts find their answer at the perfect moment in time. I used to measure my reflection by the love somebody gave. I used to think a broken heart was something I could never save. I was holding on to pieces of a story that was gone, waiting for somebody else to tell me I was strong. I wore your memories like diamonds, though they cut me like a stone. I kept searching for the reasons why I had to be alone. Every promise that was broken, every tear I tried to hide, was a lesson slowly teaching me to stand on my own side. I stopped waiting by the window for a shadow from the past. I stopped chasing empty echoes of a love that couldn't last. And somewhere in the silence between losing and being free, I found the missing pieces that were always part of me. Look at the woman I became after walking through the rain, after all the nights I thought I'd never smile again. I found a heart inside myself that I forgot I had. I turned the pain into a story instead of something sad. Look at the woman I became, not because you walked away, but because I finally learned I was enough yesterday. I don't need somebody's love to tell me who I am. I found my own forever when I finally took my hand. I still remember your voice, I still remember your eyes, but they no longer hold the power to decide my highs and lows tonight. You were a chapter in my story, a page I won't erase, but I won't live inside a memory when there's a world I need to face. I ever became. Your letter arrived on a Tuesday morning, with your handwriting fading blue. I read every word like a little piece of heaven, a little piece of you. The world was so much bigger back then. 1,000 miles felt like the sea, but every night beneath the same stars, you were closer than you seemed. We counted days on calendars, we counted hours on the phone. Your voice would travel through the silence and make a lonely room feel home. You told me about the places that you dreamed you would explore. I told you about the little things I was waiting for you for. Some people said the distance would slowly steal our hearts away, but they never knew the strength of the promises we made. Because love is not the distance between two different skies. Love is the little heartbeat that keeps two souls alive. Across the distance between us, I could feel you every night, like a candle in the darkness, like a star that stayed inside. Across the distance between us, I kept holding on to you. Every letter, every moment, every dream we were living through. And when the world comes back together, when the miles finally disappear, I'll run into your arms again and leave behind the tears. I kept your photographs beside me on the table by my bed. Every smile became a memory, every word you wrote was read. There were nights I almost wondered if tomorrow would arrive, but then I heard your voice again and remembered why I tried. We were building something stronger than the space between our hands. A love made out of patience, a love built on Maybe love is not a moment, maybe love is not a place, maybe love is simply choosing one heart through every chance. travel any distance in time. We were standing at the crossroads, with our hands held tightly together. Two hearts full of questions, two dreams chasing different weather. You looked at me with sadness, I looked away to hide my tears, because we both knew the answer. We were afraid to hear. Had a world beyond the city, a dream you carried in your eyes. I had a song inside my heart that was waiting for the skies. We promised we would never change, we promised we would find a way. But promises are sometimes fragile when life asks us to choose a day. You were my favorite place, but love cannot become a prison for a heart that needs its space. Maybe forever isn't always holding on until the end. Maybe sometimes loving someone means letting them begin. The paths we had to take, the dreams we couldn't sacrifice, the chances we couldn't waste. And though my heart still misses you, though memories remain, I wouldn't trade the love we had for a life without those days. These are the roads we chose, two stories moving on, a beautiful unfinished song that still goes on and on. Because some hearts are meant to meet, some hearts are meant to grow, and some love stays forever, even when we let it go. Keep your old letters in a box beside my bed, not because I'm waiting, but because of what they said. They remind me of the person I was when I loved you then, a girl who learned that happiness can come and leave again. I heard you found your purpose, I heard you reached your dream, and somewhere deep inside me, I'm proud of what you've seen. stars begin to glow, I'll remember that I loved you. And I'm grateful that I know not every road leads back home, not every dream stays the same, but every love leaves a light that remembers your name. The city was glowing like a million stars, rain falling softly on the boulevard. I was walking with nowhere to go until your eyes found mine in the crowd. A stranger with a smile I couldn't forget, a moment I never expected. Funny how a single second can change the story of your heart. You asked me if I believed that some things were meant to be. I laughed and said I didn't know, but something felt different with you close to me. We talked until the morning came, about our dreams and yesterday. Two lives moving in different directions, suddenly finding the same way. You didn't promise me forever, you didn't need to say the words. Sometimes the heart knows the answer before the mind has ever heard. Maybe it was just a moment, maybe it was something more, but I felt a door opening that I had never opened before. When the city found us underneath the neon sky, when the world was spinning faster and the stars were passing by, I felt something change forever in the middle of the night, like my heart had been waiting for your hand to hold mine. When the city found us, two strangers became one. A little bit of magic, a little bit of love. And if tomorrow brings surprises and the road becomes unknown, I'll remember that first moment when my heart found a home. We walked along the river with the music from the streets, laughing at the little things that only we could see. You told me all your secrets, I told you all my fears, and somehow in a single night we felt like we'd known for years. No perfect movie ending, no story written in gold, just two hearts taking chances and a feeling worth holding. Maybe love is not a thunderstorm, maybe love is not a flame, maybe love is just a moment when someone knows your name. And out of all the faces in this endless world we knew, somehow in a crowded city I found my way to you. When the city found us underneath the silver lights, when two lonely people search forever. Some people simply find a little piece of heaven at the perfect place and time. I never thought I'd hear your voice again. After all the years that passed us by, funny how the smallest moments can bring back 1,000 memories alive. You said you had something to tell me, something you carried for so long, and I wondered if your apology could repair what had been gone. I remember all the promises that disappeared like smoke. I remember all the lonely nights when every word you said was broken. I was searching for the answers in the silence you left behind, trying to understand the reasons you walked away from my life. But I learned to build my morning without waiting for your call. I learned that a heart can heal itself after losing it all. So when you said you were sorry, I didn't know what I would feel, because some wounds stop hurting, but they never stop being real. Those were the words you came too late to say, the words I needed yesterday, when I was fighting through the darkness, trying to find my way. Those were the words you came too late to say, but somehow they still brought peace my way. Not because they changed the ending, but because they let me walk away. I don't need you to return, I don't need another chance. I just needed to know that my heart was never invisible. You told me that you regretted the things you couldn't undo. You said you finally understood the pain you put me through. And for a moment I remembered the girl who loved you without fear, And if our paths cross again, I'll smile and let you see the person you once hurt is now finally free. Some apologies arrive too late. Some hearts have moved along, but forgiveness is the melody that helps us carry on. They told us we were dreaming, they told us we were wrong, that some hearts were never meant to fight against a world so strong. But when you looked into my eyes, I saw a reason to believe that love could be the one thing nobody could take from me. We came from different stories, different sides of town. You carried all your expectations, I carried all my doubts. They built 1,000 walls between us, they drew 1,000 lines, but every time they pushed us back, your hand was still in mine. We didn't have the answers, we didn't know the way, but we knew that giving up was harder than the pain. So we kept our little promise hidden underneath the fear, a quiet kind of courage that only we could hear. Maybe we were reckless, maybe we were young, is hard to fight. Against the falling sky, we were stronger than the weather. Against the weight of yesterday, we found our way together. We were more than a memory, more than a page in time. We were proof that two hearts could survive the hardest nights. And if I had to choose again, through every storm and sign, I'd still reach for your hand, like the very first time. Against the falling sky, you were always mine. Some loves are born in comfort, some loves are born in fire, and the ones that survive the storm become the ones we admire. I stopped believing in forever. I stopped looking for a sign. I made a little world around me and called my loneliness mine. I had 1,000 reasons to keep my heart away, 1,000 old reminders of why I was afraid. Then you came without a warning, without a grand design, and somehow in your kindness, you changed my mind. I was used to empty evenings and conversations with the rain, used to hiding all my feelings so nobody could cause me pain. I built my walls so carefully, I thought they would protect me, but you didn't try to break them down. You just waited patiently. You asked me about my dreams, you listened when I spoke. You found the little pieces of the heart I thought was broke. And slowly I remembered what I had forgotten somehow, that love is not just yesterday, love can happen now. I wasn't searching for tomorrow, I wasn't chasing something new, but sometimes life surprises you with someone like you. That was the moment my heart returned, the moment I began to learn that love could still be beautiful after all the bridges burned. That was the moment I understood that healing could feel this good, when someone sees your broken parts and loves you like they should. I spent so many years running from a feeling I once knew, then my heart came back to life the moment I found you. We don't have a perfect story, are just two people choosing to be honest with our hearts. You don't erase my memories, you don't change the things I've been. You simply stand beside me and help me breathe again. I used to fear the future, I used to fear the fall. Now I see that taking chances was the greatest gift of all. Come and go, I'll remember the moment when my heart learned how to hold. Some hearts don't stop loving, they simply wait to find the one who brings the light back at the perfect place and time. I still leave the window open when the evening turns to gold, like a little piece of yesterday waiting to come home. Your favorite song is playing on the radio tonight, and for a moment I can almost feel your hand holding mine. We were never promised forever, we were only promised today. But every little moment with you felt like time that found a way. You made ordinary mornings feel like something worth believing. You turned the smallest memories into treasures I keep breathing. Then the world changed in a moment, like a storm across the sea, and I learned that love can stay alive even when someone leaves. I still talk to you in silence, I still tell you about my days, because some hearts keep a conversation even when gone. And though I cannot hold you, though I cannot see your eyes, your love is like a sunrise that continues after night. I keep the little things you gave me, not because I can't move on, but because they tell the story of the love that made me strong. I learned that missing someone doesn't mean you stop living. It means you carry all the kindness that their heart was always giving. The seasons keep on changing, the years keep moving fast, but some moments are forever because they were made to last. Because your love is still right here. I will dance beneath the sunlight, I will laugh and I will dream, because the love you left inside me is the strongest part of me. You are the light you left behind, still shining through my life. A memory that feels like heaven, a love that survives time. You are the reason I believe that nothing truly disappears. The hearts that touch each other stay connected through the years. And when my journey finds its ending, when I see that distant sky, I'll know the love we shared together was the greatest part of my life. Some people leave too early, some stories end too soon, but love creates a forever that no goodbye can remove. The summer air was calling, with the radio turned high. Your hand was reaching for mine as we drove beneath the sky. No map inside the dashboard, no plans we had to make, just two hearts chasing moments that we never wanted to waste. We were running through the city with the sunset on our face, laughing at the little secrets only we could understand. You would sing the wrong words loudly, I would laugh until I cried. Every ordinary second felt like something magnified. We didn't need a reason, we didn't need a sign. The whole world felt like ours every time your eyes met mine. collected little pieces of a life without a sound. You told me about your future, I told you about my dreams, and every conversation was more beautiful than it seemed. The years may take the pictures, the seasons may move on, but some songs keep playing softly long after they've gone. Maybe love is not the forever that we try to hold so tight. Maybe love is every color that makes one moment shine bright. And I don't need to own it, I don't need to make it stay, because the best kind of memories never really fade away. We were dancing through the golden hours, with the moonlight in our eyes. Two hearts believing nothing could ever say goodbye. We were dancing through the golden hours, like the world was standing still. And even after all these years, I remember how it feels. So when the summer wind is calling and the old songs start to play, I'll find that little piece of heaven waiting somewhere far away. Some moments are like sunshine, they only last a while, but they leave enough warmth behind to make a lifetime smile. I saw you standing by the window at a place we used to know. For a second, all the years between us disappeared like falling snow. You smiled like nothing changed, but we both knew time had passed. Two people carrying different stories from a beautiful distant past. We talked about the weather, we talked about our lives, the simple little moments that carried us through time. You asked about my family, I asked about your dreams, and somehow all the silence was easier than it seemed. We were not the same two people who said goodbye that day. We had learned 1,000 lessons along our separate ways, but underneath the changes, behind the years we knew, belong to me and you. Some hearts are not meant to return to where they used to be. Some hearts are meant to remember what they helped each other see. It was the kindness we kept after the tears were gone, the gentle part of yesterday that carried us along. It was the love we learned from the moments we survived, the chapter that was over but still beautiful in life. And I don't need another ending, I don't need another start, because some people leave forever but never leave your heart. You told me that you found happiness in a quiet little town. I told you that I finally learned to stop looking backwards now. We laughed about our younger days, the dreams we thought were true, the promises we couldn't keep, the things we never knew. There was no anger waiting, there was no debt to pay, just two old friends remembering a love that shaped the way. Maybe love is not possession, maybe love is not a claim, maybe love is simply knowing someone changed your life in a way. And even when the seasons take us farther from the past, the best parts of our story are the things that always last. It was the kindness we kept, the warmth we held inside, the reason we could look each other in the eyes without a lie. It was the love that taught us how to forgive and grow. The sweetest kind of goodbye is the one that lets you go. And if tomorrow takes us to places we don't know, I'll always wish you happiness wherever life may go. Some people are a lifetime, some people are a lesson, but the rare ones leave you better than the person they first met. The room was full of strangers, but somehow I saw you, a quiet kind of sadness that looked a little like mine too. We didn't know the answers, we didn't know the way, we only knew that talking made the loneliness fade. You were carrying a story written underneath your smile. I was hiding all my worries behind a life that looked worthwhile. We sat there until midnight, talking about the rain. Two strangers finding comfort in the middle of the pain. You never tried to save me. You never promised more. You simply sat beside me like I'd known you years before. And somewhere in that moment, between hello and goodbye, I felt my heart remember what it meant to feel alive. Sometimes love doesn't arrive like a fire in the sky. Sometimes it comes softly when you stop asking why. At the place where we began, two lonely hearts became a plan. A little hope, a little light, a reason to believe again tonight. At the place where we began, I found a friend before a man. And maybe that's the secret of a love that understands. No perfect words were spoken, no promises were made, just two hearts slowly opening after years of being afraid. We learned each other's stories, one chapter at a time. You learned my hidden battles, I learned the ones you kept inside. We didn't chase a fantasy, we didn't pretend to know. We simply kept on walking and let the feeling grow. The world kept moving faster, the seasons came and went, but every little moment became a place we meant. Maybe love is not the beginning, maybe love is not the end. Maybe love is finding someone who becomes your closest friend. Someone who sees your shadows and doesn't turn away. Someone who stays beside you through every changing day. At the place where we began, I found the heart I understand. The quiet miracle I missed was hidden in a simple kiss. At the place where we began, I found the future in your hands. And after all the roads I knew, they all were leading me to you. No grand design was written, no stars had to align, just two hearts finding shelter at the perfect place and time. Some loves arrive like lightning, some loves arrive like rain. are the ones that gently stay. I found the truth inside a silence, a place where your words used to be. Sometimes the smallest little moments reveal what we don't want to see. I remember all the promises you whispered in the dark. I believed every single one until they broke my heart. I was searching for the reason, I was searching for the sign, trying to understand the pieces of a love that lost its shine. You said it was a mistake, you said you never meant to hurt me. But some wounds are not from leaving, they are from what we couldn't see. I gave you all my patience, I gave you all my trust, but love cannot survive forever when it's built on something unjust. So I packed away the memories, not because they weren't real, but because I finally understood I deserved the chance to heal. And I don't need another answer, I don't need another lie. The truth that finally freed me was learning how to say goodbye. This is the truth after the goodbye. The moment I opened my eyes, the moment I stopped believing, a broken heart had to die. This is the truth after the goodbye. I'm stronger than I knew. I lost the love I wanted, but I found the love that's true. I won't erase the memories, I won't pretend they never were, but I won't let yesterday decide who I become anymore. I used to hate the mornings because they brought your name. I used to fear the memories that always felt the same. But time became a teacher and kindness became my friend. I learned that every ending can become another beginning. I hope you find forgiveness, I hope you find your way, I hope you learn the value of the hearts you choose to break. Because I don't want your sadness, I don't want you to fall, I just want to remember I survived it all. There was a girl who loved you deeply, there was a girl who lost her way, but she found herself in pieces and rebuilt a brighter day. gave to me too. Some lies can break a heart, some truths can set it free, and sometimes losing someone is how you finally find your